Hi everybody. Okay, this is Felicia. So I am going to go over some of the storage things that I had picked up from Michael's. A lot of these are pretty cool storage things, and I have something specific in mind for the storage containers that I picked up so that I can start the organization process. Alright, so the first thing I picked up was a set of these, and there's some dust in one of them. Anyway, there's 3 of them, and they come 3 in a pack, and with the 70% off, I think these all cost me $2 and some change because of the price that they were. These are like little, you know, kind of nice little materials and things. And what I found out with these guys is that they fit 3x4 cards, and I was kind of like surprised, to be honest with you. And so what I did was I tried out a set of the 3x4 cards, and I found out that, you know, they fit, when they fit this way. And they don't fit this way, but they do fit this way. And so I found that out, and there's a lot that these little containers I have to do. I have something specific in mind for these, and so I am going to be, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so I'm just going to put them aside so that you can see. But there's 3 of them, and I love this color. They had pink and they had white, but I like this color, so I got these 3. So that is the first storage container that I picked up from Michael's. Okay, so the next thing that I picked up from Michael's was this nice little container here, and they had different sizes of these, which I liked. And these I could either use for storage. I like how the handle pops up and then the handle goes flat. And so what you could do is, you see these grooves right in here, there's 2 on each side, is that if you have more than one, which I will show you in a second here, you can stack them on top so that they don't move, so if you want to put them somewhere. And these little lockable clips on the bottom. Here's the lid, and what I liked about this is that the tray comes out. That is pretty cool. It's got a little handle on it, and it's also got these 3 different compartments in it. Now, this was the smallest one, and I really didn't need the really big ones, because the really big ones, I don't have the space for that. And so, hopefully maybe in the next few years or so, they'll sell them still again, and then maybe I can get some really big ones. So, but I like this because the tray does come out, and then you're left with this part right here. You can still store some things at the bottom, as you can see right here, maybe some flat things, but you can also compartmentalize whatever it is that you want to have stored in these 4 spaces here that are on here. All right, and so then you put the lid on, and you just flop it up like that. So that is how that works. And then if you have a second one, like I have here, you'd see these little round, little thingies on the bottom, little feet, little round ballies, or whatever you want to call them. Anyway, and you put them, and they fit right in that groove, and so it doesn't move, as you can see. So this is another storage solution from Michael's, and I got these also when they were on sale at Michael's at the 70% off, which only cost me, I think it was $3.50 when it was all said and done. Okay, so each one of these was $3.50. So that is the second thing that I wanted to show you as far as my storage is concerned. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in these just yet, but I thought I could use anything with a compartment, you know, that has a little tray that comes out like this. I'm always up for that. So, and like I said, they had a bigger one that was much bigger than this one, probably twice the size of this one. And then they had different colors. They had white, green, and pink, and I chose this color, of course. So that's the second thing from Michael's, and so we're going to move on to the third thing. The third thing, of course, everybody's familiar with these, or hopefully everybody is by now, is the iris case. This cost me $2 when it had the sale. So I got 4 of these colors that I have, and as you can see, the iris case is just your basic case, and these have, oh my gosh, I have so many multi-uses for these things that it's just not even funny. So what you can do with these is, okay, so, and as you know, the iris containers comes in multitude of colors, from white to pink to dark green to, I've even seen purple and blue. So I like these. These, I never could get enough of these, and I always get these when they go on sale because I always need them. I mean, really. And what you can do with the iris container, and this is one of my organization things right here, is you can take this, and I have one of these little divider trays in here, which is what I love. And I have probably about 4 or 5 of these things here, divider trays. And I didn't see the divider trays anymore at Michael's. Someone said that they're not selling them anymore, so I'm not sure if we can still get them online. I can check, and then I can have an answer for you later, but I can do the homework. That way we can, you know, figure out. But this is one of my, this is my older Felicity Jane kits, and I keep these separate from all my other kits because they have unique things in them, and I really love them. And I love these little containers that they put in here for you to use, you know, with the Felicity Jane kits and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I had to stop my Felicity Jane kits due to financial reasons, but that's another reason. And at the bottom, I have here, which is all my papers. And so these are all the papers that were from the Felicity Jane kit as well. And this is where I put, and then I also put like bigger things like the envelope here that you see with the doily in it, and then I have some 3x4 cards here and stuff like that. So, but you can organize, and see, this is one of the things I want to redo. I want to reorganize this whole thing here, so because it's not where it needs to be. It's gotten so bad. But I love how I'm able to compartmentalize this iris container by putting the paper on the bottom, and then the rest of my kit supplies in the container here, and I can scrapbook that way as well. So this is just one of the ways that you can use the iris container for. And but yeah, this is one of the great organizational systems here that you have. You don't necessarily have to use it like I use it, but you can use it to put your papers in there or to take it to crops, because I've done that before too. It's so convenient. And I have empty iris containers that if I want to go to a crop or something, I just fill up the containers and stuff with what I need to have, and then I just take them with me. So that's what you can do with the iris container. So I'm going to show you the next storage solution thing that I got, container I should say, that I got from Michael's. Okay, so this was a cool find, and these were also at 70% off, and I'm so glad I got them at the time when I did, because I'm having a hard time at any of the 3 closest Michael's close to me locating this specific color. So I think it's hilarious that I don't know, I just went there one day and I got these, and I was like, oh yay, these are cool. And I've seen these, like I said, I got these also for 70% off. When it was all said and done, these cost me $4 or something each, because they were cheap, and with that 70% off, I mean, who couldn't go wrong? That was the best deal ever. So so I like these because it has the compartments, and you open a tray like this, and as you can see, you know, and this is the extra. It comes with screws, of course, to hang it on the wall, and it comes with these little paper divider things that you stick right here at the top, right here, so that you can name whatever is in this compartment here that you're pulling out. Okay. Now, I've tested this out, and this is where my wood veneer are going to go. Now, I have some old embellishments, and I want my old embellishments to be used, and I need a place to put them so that I can see them all the time. And this was the perfect thing for me, because I can see through the window, and I can see what I have, and I can go, oh, you know, I have this, and I need to use this. And so that's my plan with this, is to put my older embellishments in it and my wood veneer. Now, I tried it out, and you could see the wood veneer here, of course, in this little compartment. Let me pull it out here. So I put a package of wood veneer that I had, I found this actually when I was cleaning up. It's funny how you find things, and I'm like, oh, hey, where did this come from? I remember. So I remembered the little stem to the pear is broken, but I can just glue that on when it comes time for me to use that particular embellishment. And the feature with this is that it comes with these little plastic sliding glide thingies here. I'm not sure what these are called. I should not say everything as a thingy. I don't know why I do that, but anyway. So it comes with the, we're going to call this like a little faceplate. so that you can put the piece of paper and slide it behind it, and that way you can still see it. And they slide in and they slide out of the containers. It has a little fine little lip part here, right there. And so that little lip part there, right here, as you can see on both sides. I don't know if you can see that, if the camera's focusing on that or not. Is it focusing? Yeah. And so you take that little part right there and you slide it right into this part right here, and then it clips right down in there. Very easy. And then you, of course, you have your little piece of paper, which will be one of these. So we can take one of these out right now, because I was waiting to show you guys that. And you can put your piece of paper, sorry, anyway, you can slide the piece of paper right behind it. See that? That way your paper's in there and it's got whatever it is that you want to name this particular compartment. So that was a great storage solution I found, which worked for me. So I'm going to be naming that, putting those on there and using that. I got 4 of these, and the 2 I'm going to show you, because the reason why I took it out is because these things latch onto each other. So if you look at the bottom, you have this little groove here. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little groove here, and there's a lip, little thingy with a lip there, if you can see that, and then another lip there, and then a groove thing. Well, on the top of each one of these is where they slide into each other. Okay, so what you do is, and I'm doing this right side down or whatever, however you want to call it. For some reason I seem to be having, but anyway, this groove and this groove need to go in together, and so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm sliding these 2 in, and I know I can do this because that's just how. Okay, maybe I need to go the other way. That's what it is. Oh, that's right. You need to go the other way. Okay, see, so you get to see me fiddling around here on camera with this thing, trying to get them to work. And there we go. So it slides into each other just like so. And you want to do this before you put the little thingies on, apparently, because the ones that I have put on fell off, but I can slip them back on. So it becomes this great big old tall tower, as you can see, once it's connected together. And then you could do another one, which I'm going to do. I'm going to do them all. I'm going to do them all in you know, I might do them in a tower and then I might not. The cool thing about this is that you don't have to go upwards with this. Is you can go sideways as well. As you can see, the little grooves are on the side, and so you can also do it sideways. You don't necessarily have to do it height-wise. So I might just put the 2 on the side here. I'm not sure yet how I want to do it. It depends on what space I'm working with, or something like that. But I'm definitely going to make sure that this is done. And I'm going to have a ball with this organization here, and I'm going to put those back on, of course. And that is the solution that I thought was pretty cool here. You can store anything in here, and then on the back it shows you that you can, on the back it has the little holes so you can put the screws in them, as you can see right here. So let's see. Yeah, see, so you can put them up on, mount it on the wall if you want to. So each one of them has 2 sets. So as you can see, okay. So that is a storage solution that I really adore and I'm excited about. So anyway, guys, thought I'd let you know, and I want to thank you guys. And I have a couple more storage solutions, so hold on. Okay, so this is the last thing that I have picked up from Michael's. I'm not sure if you got a good view of this or not, but this is the greatest thing that I've ever seen so far at Michael's. This is Recollections brand, and it comes like this. It comes with the paper wrapped around it, of course, and I undid the paper. But each one of these little caddies, they're called caddies, have these little containers in it, and they're see-through, and that's what attracted me to them in the first place. So you lift up the containers right here, and you open it up, and you can store whatever it is you want to store in here. Now, these fit. So these are 3x4 cards. So if you're ever interested in doing your project life and having a storage solution, this is one of them right here. What I like about this storage solution is they're interchangeable as well. So if you have more than one caddy, you can put all of the ones that are shaped like this in one caddy, which I like. You can put all the ones that are shaped like this because it comes with a smaller compartment one as well. You can put them all in here, and they're all the same size as far as width is concerned. Or you could put the one single one by itself all in one storage caddy, which is really convenient, which is what I like too. So this is one of the ones that I got. Now, as far as how I got these shape, I'll let you see something. So we're going to break off, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when you have a tower of them, because that's exactly what I got. I got 8 of these things. They're kind of pricey, but I got them when they had the 70% off, and it cost me next to nothing pretty much for these things, which is what I was really surprised at. The regular price for these things are $30 each caddy, okay? But with 70% off, you can do the math on that one. If you take 50% and you half it off, that's going to be $15, and then you take another 25% off, which will probably end up having you pay what, $10, $11, somewhere around in that range. So this was a good price. This was good to get, and I got them while they were 70% off, which I'm happy I did because they are pricey. So if you don't get them when they're on sale, at least use your 40 or your 50% off coupon. It'll still be less than the $30, and so that way you'll have them. What I like about these is that it has a base. Now this is the base. The base has wheels on it. Okay, so the wheels right here are here at the bottom. They don't have any locks on them or anything like that, but you know, it's there. Now these little 2 handles here, it came like this when it was wrapped. And so you reach down and you pull these up. Now, you take the storage caddy itself, which it fits nice here and snugly right in there, and you snap them. Okay? Then you take your next storage caddy, you see that? Each section has its own little arms, and you put it on top, and then you would snap it. And so I'll give you an example on how that works. So once I start getting everything cleaned up and things like that, I will show you what the tower looks like when it's all hooked up together. I'm sure you've probably seen it before, but this is my first time having an experience with doing those particular containers or the caddies right there, which I thought they were the coolest thing ever, by the way. Okay, so that ends today. That was just a little short little blurb on how we're going. So on Sunday, we'll be doing our first organizational series, and that way you will see exactly how you can organize, or maybe learn some different tips on how you can organize, or whatever the case may be. Okay, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. Take care and have a great, scrappy, wonderful week. Bye-bye.